The portcullis is up. Now we'll finish off the rest in the courtyard. Come on then! Victory or death!
You cunt! Fucking butcher!
Henry.
You lot took your sweet time.
You know our Henry. No doubt stopped off along the way for a beer and some grub.
As it happens.
I'll take that. Nice work, youngster.
Welcome back, Henry.
Well, did I come at a bad time?
Well, we're just starting to be fun. When you lot turn up and scatter them. But, if you got any more like this, well, let's have them.
Delivering that letter turned out to be a bit bothersome, eh?
I'm glad you're still in one piece, Han.
Likewise.
Good God, what carnage! Sir Peter, praise the Lord you're alive.
You have no idea how pleased I am to see you, Hanush.
You can celebrate. The Pragas are fleeing for their lives.
What is there to celebrate? They destroyed my fortress and they stole whatever they could, including that accursed silver of yours. So much suffering, and for nothing.
Chin up! Could have turned out a lot worse. We put you in an unenviable bind, Sir Peter. I'm extremely grateful for the way you behaved. That goes for all of you. You showed great courage and determination. I'm proud to have been your commander in this uneven fight. And to you, Sir Hanush, I say thank you for saving us in the nick of time.
You have nothing to thank anyone for. You're the heroes here. You withstood the attack of the enemy, who outnumbered you in arms and numbers. You didn't give up under any circumstances. Not even hunger broke you. But talking of hunger, we have food enough for everyone. It's time to feast and celebrate.
Thank you for these gifts, sir. And you, Henry, risked your life to rescue us. That's what I call heroism.
Well, it wasn't just me. Samuel was the first to volunteer.
If it weren't for Henry, I certainly wouldn't be here with you. Learn to accept praise for once, Porter. You deserve it.
You both deserve it. Lord Hanush, will you drink to victory with us?
I'd like to, but I can't. I have to set off back to Rattay today. I actually only came to give you my greetings. And my farewells.
You really can't stay. Some rooms are still in good condition. I'd be glad to honor you with what I can.
I'm afraid not, Sir Peter. Some other time, maybe. I've been away from home too long, and I'm needed there. But before I go, I need to speak to the young lord here. Alone.
Talk to me? What about?
You most likely don't even realize how much your situation has changed. And how your importance has grown.
My importance? How do you mean?
Patience. All in good time. You could give me some advice.
Advice about what, sir?
I had a new sword made in Summerpish before we left, and I thought I'd try it out. But those proud fuckers all wore heavy armor. One battle, and the blacksmith swore he made it from the best.
You're right. It's nicely ornamented, that's true. But I can't see any folded steel. No doubt the blacksmith thought the sword was only for display in a banqueting hall.
That damned swindler. He'll see. He'll repay. Thanks, Henry. You're a...
Do you want the sword sharpened?
Well, I originally wanted to shove it up the swindler's arse. And traveling through the countryside with a...
Of course.
Excellent. And then I need to discuss something important with you. Once you're finished, come and no eavesdropping. Some things are not for your ears.
Henry.
Are you injured? I could take a look.
Let him catch his breath, for Christ's sake. He just needs to eat and drink his fill. He's one of us now. Another hungry wolf from the devil's pack.
Go with God, friends.
Farewell, Hanush.
Come with me, Han.
We all did.
Don't give me that. You were in command. I'd have lost everything without you.
Well, without me, your fortress wouldn't be in ruins.
For the last months, I looked out in fear at Sigismund's camp from the ramparts, wondering when they'd attack. It was just a matter of time, and I wouldn't have been able to defend the fortress for long.
You showed real bravery. I'll do everything in my power to help you repair this place.
I didn't have you down as a builder, Shishka.
I may not be a builder, but I can raise money, believe me.
I believe you. We'll discuss it later. I'll go and see how much damage they caused. I'm dreading it already.
Zizka?
Henry!
What did you want to talk
About your I've commanded countless men. And you have something the others didn't. The heart of a real warrior. I know you're still in the service of Lord Perkstein and have duties to carry out in that regard, but I wanted to tell you, if that ever changed, I would be honored if you stood by my side, as my right-hand man.
That would be an honor for me as well, Zizka. Thank you for your trust. It's just that I don't know right now what Hanush wants from me. If he has another task for me. So...
I understand. You don't have to decide right now.
What are your plans now?
Now? Let's celebrate our victory properly. I'll leave any further but it's not over yet. And it's hard to say whether Sigismund will want... That's why...
What did you think?
Nothing. But even through the fortress walls, I could hear they didn't have a chance.
You could tell that by...
I hear the grass grow, with eyes closed if necessary.
I hear we lost the silver.
They got to it yesterday. What can we do? We'll have to look for a way to...
I found Brabant in the camp. He was torturing Sam. I killed him.
I'm glad you did. I haven't been betrayed like that for ages. Such a buffoon. I never realized what he was really like. Oh well. A lesson learned. After what he did to Ada.
I see you came through unscathed.
It is a miracle. Since I expected I would...
I'd say we're quits, wouldn't you?
Is this your subtle...
No, that's not what I meant.
I'm glad you will not forbid me from staying.
Well then.
I have successfully avoided situation. If I have to choose between a gilded...
What were the last few days like?
What is a lot? Even if you had not come.
What's your plan?
I would like to stay here for a while. It is a pity can't keep her close.
I better...
It was good to see.
Catherine?
I'm all right. Oh, thank God you came back. You kept your word.
I said I would.
We both know.
No, it couldn't.
You liar.
I wanted you to be at least slightly happy. Are you happy?
I can never be happy again. It just isn't possible. There are things you can never unsee.
I know what you mean.
If only I could.
You can. And admit it. You're happier than you were yesterday. Just a little. But you are, aren't you?
I am.
You see?
At least we chased those bastards away.
Thank you for the evening before my departure.
I was afraid. I thought it was the end.
So did I.
You lied to me.
Well, just a bit.
I'm not angry. It was nice.
I needed someone to share my burden. At least for a while.
So did I. Let's not talk about it.
Well, the last few days here in the fortress...
The same as everyone else, I suppose. We got hungrier and hungrier. The worst thing was the fear that I'd never see you again.
I wanted to tell you that, you're one of the bravest women I ever met.
Oh, come now.
No, it's true. After all you've been through, never complained, and everything you've done for us, we couldn't have done it without you. I wouldn't be able to do it. Thank you, and I hope you'll get to know peace now. You deserve it.
What's come over you? Nobody ever said anything like that to me.
They should have, though.
Thank you. What did you mean, one of the bravest? Who else did you have in mind?
Someone from back home. I think you'd like her. I'll tell you about her one day. I killed Brabant.
Good.
Good?
It's good. He paid for what he did. But I'm sad for every horrible deed we do to put right other horrible deeds. It's wrong. Even so.
You're right. What's your plan?
Now? The simple things in life. A long bath, a good meal, brush my hair.
I need all that as well. I was talking about the future. What will become of... us.
Us? Who knows? Maybe it would be good to have someone to hold me again when I go to sleep. But I've grown out of dreams. They hardly ever come true.
What if they came true this time?
We'll see. Let it surprise me.
I'll have to go and see Hanush now.
So I heard. Farewell for now, Henry.
So, we made it, Sam.
Aye, we made it. But only just in time. And we lost the silver. That's what pisses me off the most.
I'm not exactly delighted either. But that's not why we did it. And we're alive.
That's true. But it could have gone very differently. I'm in your debt, Bruder. I'll never forget this.
What debt? You're my brother. Well, they took our silver. But maybe it's better that way. Fortunes lead to bad blood.
Well, I'd prefer if the Geld wasn't... It could have helped. The king, our people. You're right, though. Maybe they'll quarrel over it and cut each other's throats.
Brabant is dead.
Genau. Though it's a huge pity I couldn't help you. And I still don't understand how anyone... Justice was...
What will you do?
My mother in Colleen and all the others will need me. We'll make a new start there. And that'll be a lot of work. I don't know if anyone will return to Kuttenberg.
What about the Devil's Pack?
That was great. If you can call...
What do you plan?
Whatever's necessary. My people need someone who can stand up for that's life.
I have to go now, Sam. Take care.
Sei gesund, sir.
What will happen now, Yaroslav?
I don't know. Maybe Henry will know.
Henry. One hell of a man, eh?
Who'd have thought that's how the blacksmith's son would turn out?
It's nothing too bad.
It's all right.
Nice one.
Be fine.
Interesting. Beautiful.
Don't worry. You're not going to die.
Don't worry.
All right. Go. All done.
How are things in Rattay anyway?
It was still the same when I left.
I feel I've been away for an age.
You see, and it's only been a couple of weeks. Nothing changes in such a short time, though I have a lot of work ahead of me. The forests are swarming with bandits again.
Bernard will deal with them in no time at all.
Bernard doesn't want anything to do with it. We'll have to find someone who can take care of it.
Someone like Henry.
Someone like him. Henry will have enough on his plate already.
Here I am, sir.
Let's take a look at it. Good work, Henry. You're a blacksmith through and through.
Thanks, sir.
So now, to the reason I wanted to talk to you. As you no doubt know, there's a big change in store for Hans. He's getting married.
He has to get married.
Has to, wants to, it doesn't matter. He's going to. As you can see, he's none too pleased.
He'll get used to it in time.
Thanks a lot.
That's just what I've been telling him. It's clear that if it were up to him, he'd keep putting off the wedding in the hope I'd change my mind. But I won't. I've given my word to Lord Botsek of Kunstad, and I don't break my word. So your job, Henry, when the time comes, is to make sure the wedding actually takes place. And if our young lord refuses, you have my permission to drag him kicking and screaming to the altar if need be. After all, who else should take care of him other than the young lord's squire, eh?
That's right. Who else? I'll make sure he doesn't run away or something.
Excellent. Agreed.
And when is it supposed to happen?
You'll find out in good time. In the meantime, stay in these parts till Butchek and I arrange all the details with Herald.
I thought we were going back to Ratai.
We'd just be losing time. I'll give you coin so you can find decent quarters and have enough to live on. Radzig also agrees you'll stay with Capon as his right-hand man.
All right. Where is my father, in fact?
Somewhere in the fields outside the village. He took his unit to rout the last of the Pragas. They should be back around now, I reckon. You could go to meet him. He'll definitely be pleased to see you. He'll want to hear how you fared today. And he won't be disappointed if you ask me. Go with God, then. And don't forget what we said.
It looks like Hanush is sick.
Oh,
What?
various things.
Oh, come on. You know you've always been able to rely on me. Your secret's safe.
Secret? I'd say it's already... Hanush told me he has no intention of handing over what...
Wasn't he supposed to hand it over when you...
Yes, he was. Either I fulfill his condition...
What are we gonna...
What can we... You heard what Hanush said. He doesn't want anyone to... He promised Bocek he'd marry me to his... And that I'm still young. Also, she's bound to be ugly.
I would...
Aye.
Yeah, maybe she'll be...
No chance. I've been thinking, though. If I...
After me?
Heinrich.
In German?
Ah, yeah. And what have you got to complain about? You should be pleased.
No, I'm pleased. Honestly. I hope he turns out to be a great man.
Of course he will.
What was it like before?
It was fucked up. I was hit by an arrow. But you know what? I didn't even remember Nabokov. That escape through the crypt from the Italian court. You arrived in the nick of...
We lost all...
We couldn't save it. But money isn't everything.
What about your...
Godwin pulled the arrow out straight away. It's only started.
You'll be...
Of course I'll be all...
I found
Brabant? What? I thought he turned tail.
I suppose he really...
And?
He caught Sam. He was going to kill him.
Oh, I hope he's...
He begged, whined, whimpered.
I hope Ada enjoyed looking down on that.
What are your plans?
I'm going to hole up somewhere. And when the time comes and Hanush
Do you think he'll...
I'm sure he will the first time.
You could do something that makes you...
Good idea.
I'll have to be on my way.
I will.
Go with God, then. And don't forget what we said.
Safe journey, Hanush. And send my regards to Bernard.
Ah! Ah! Go!
The story is ended. So, are you happy now?
Happy? I don't really know. We may have won in the end, but the road to victory was hard.
So you realize the price you had to pay?
War is a dirty business. No one has the power to change that. I didn't understand that before. But I do now.
I know that feeling. I tried to tell you about it, but I reckon there are some things you've got to figure out for yourself.
For instance, revenge.
And that treacherous bastard Toth deserved to die.
So you gave him death. A merciless and cruel death.
Maybe you overdid the cruelty. But I'm a little afraid that revenge might have become the only thing you care about. Brabant and Owlet deserve to be punished, but death darkens the mind.
He chose his path. We can't reproach him for that.
But sometimes it's better not to play by their rules. Better not to be like them. And turn the other cheek.
The other cheek? They deserved it. I must have sworn 1,000 times never to turn a blind eye to evil, let alone run from it. And that's what guided my actions.
You behaved as your conscience dictated. Nobody can reproach you for that.
You chose a different path than I'd like. But I'm not the one to judge you. I hoped you wouldn't make the same mistakes as me. But I suppose it's the times you live in.
In war, there are times when you only have bad choices and worse ones.
And still you managed to stay clean, Henry. You spared the innocent, even though it would have been easier to sacrifice them.
Malashov, Semyon, innocent people shouldn't have to die. I'm glad I found the courage to defy orders.
But that doesn't matter. Because you behaved like a bandit. Robbing and stealing. And even worse, murdering. You murdered so many ordinary people without mercy. And why? Why, son? You wear the mark of a criminal. Like an animal. And no wonder the way you behaved. Oh, Henry.
Oh, don't leave.
You trampled everything I taught you underfoot. You've turned into the very thing you wanted to take vengeance against. You're just like Istvan. Farewell.
So, this time it seems it really is the end.
Father.
You did it. You got them. Toth, Van Owlitz. Even that damned scavenging ginger fox is gone. Your mother and Martin would surely be proud of you.
Perhaps. In a way.
Of course they would. You avenged them. You prevented a war, you saved a lot of people, and after all that, you're still in one piece. That's not a bad performance for an ordinary bastard. You even succeeded in getting that adventurous sword of ours back.
Your sword.
It all started with this. Martin truly was a brilliant blacksmith. It sings so nicely. But it's not singing for me. It's yours, son.
What happens now?
Now? Now we'll get on with life. Do you remember what I told you? That there are some things in the world worth living for. Blue skies, warm sunshine, green grass underneath your feet, beautiful girls,
Good wine, good people, and a fine steed underneath your backside, yeah.
Enjoy it while you can. I can assure you nothing lasts forever. And if you're missing that excitement now, which I'm sure you are, you can be certain that it'll find us again itself one day. I believe there are interesting times still ahead of us. By the way, that buxom lass that you were with?
Well, Catherine? Oh, come on. She's old enough to be my mother.
So what? I think you could do with a bit of mothering. Besides, a well-built lass like that, she'll see you through the hardest of times.
No. Telling you, Dry Devil is a hell of a marksman. I'd bet my right arm that, drunk as he is, he could still hear anything you care to point out. Remember Von Orlitz?
Now, you really bet your right arm.
In fact, I will go further. Hinek. Your crossbow.
Come in, Rayo!
I heard about some William fella who shot an apple off someone's head. Or was it Walter?
At least take that.
Who cares? Oh, come on!
Shut up! You're wasted. Never seen you this bad. Come on! Shut up!
This will go down in history.
Kinnick, you fucking moron!